What's up guys, Sanitary 103, always encouraging clean eating and clean healthy lifestyle. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing some healthy meal prep for my upcoming work week, and I wanted to go through all the steps that I take to do this. Hopefully this video will be extremely helpful. Meal prep is very important if you want to stay on track instead of constantly eating out and it costs more money. By doing it this way, you can control the portions and you know what you're putting in your body. So every week it kind of varies, but this week I'm sticking with chicken. I have some other healthy meals for the week. I'll put those videos in the description box if you want to check it out. But I'm doing chicken, sometimes I do fish. But there's a common theme that I go with, and it's lean protein and low carbohydrate, high protein, low carb. So, you know, I have it all laid out, but I'm gonna go through the steps. I did pick up organic rotisserie chicken from Whole Foods. This is really easy if you're on the go. It's already pre-made. You cut it up and you put it in, which I'm going to show you. And then for the homemade meal, I got some organic chicken drumsticks right here. And right here with a bunch of stuff, which I want to get into, I'm going to be making my jerk chicken. If you want that official recipe, it's in the description box as well. And then for my side, my slow digesting carbohydrates, really low carb. Look at that, that's a ton of broccoli right here. Now you might be saying to yourself, broccoli is probably not the most luxurious or most tasty broccoli, but this is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna put a healthy spin on it. It's not gonna just be plain old broccoli, you know, wash it, microwave it. Broccoli with no flavor, you don't want that. You wanna make sure it's healthy but tasty so you stay on track. So I'm gonna be using a baking sheet and roasting them. Really easy. I'm gonna get into that. Also for a meal prep, you wanna get some Tupperware. And there's different ones out there. I like to get the Pyrex ones. These are made in the USA. They're really hard right here, and they're very sturdy. I don't wanna drop it, but they last really long. Made in the USA, they're BPA free as well. The plastic ones, I don't really like as much, so these are really sturdy. You get these at Target and whatnot. I have 4 here. I'm gonna be prepping for 5 meals. The 5th one I accidentally left at work, so I'm gonna leave that to the side, but you know, it comes with a little cap right here, so after it's done. So anyways, let's go get started with the jerk chicken first. So the first thing you wanna do is make your marinade. So add some garlic, habanero peppers, allspice, thyme, cinnamon, ground cloves, and nutmeg. Now hit it with some salt and pepper to taste. Next, drizzle a little bit of olive oil, and this will allow the chicken to stick better to the marinade. Next, rub the chicken onto the marinade. Now in a cast iron pot, turn the stove to about a medium heat and add olive oil. Next, place the chicken inside and lightly cook for about 5 minutes. Just enough to lightly brown them because they're going to go into the oven shortly. The next step is to add 4 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Now cover the pot and place it in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 15 to 17 minutes, or an internal temperature between 160 and 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so while the jerk chicken is in the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes, let's move on to the easy part, and that is the rotisserie chicken. Like I said, this is an organic rotisserie chicken at Whole Foods. Feel free to go to your Whole Foods or some other store. And we're just gonna dice it up. I'm gonna have this for 2 meals. So let's just bring this guy out and open it up. All right, so now that the chicken is already set and already cooked, we gotta move on to the broccoli. Now, once the broccoli is done, it's gonna be perfect timing because I'm gonna be putting that in the oven while taking out the jerk chicken and we'll be finished. So I have a ton of broccoli here that's gonna be for 5 meals. You wanna get a little baking sheet like this because we're gonna be roasting it on here. And you wanna place your broccoli on the sheet. I'm not sure if all of this is gonna fit on one sheet. I'll probably do another sheet off camera, but just to get you an idea, I'm gonna lay them all out. So I have a handful of garlic that I placed throughout the baking sheet. It's very important not to cut them too small because you don't want them to burn. This is about the size that you want. Now drizzle some olive oil as well as add salt and pepper. The last step for the veggies is to mix it all up.
try and make sure you get the crowns of the broccoli as well as the stems.
All right, so that was really easy. As you can tell, I have the broccoli ready. I did do 2 sheets, but this is personal preference, but for me, based on my experience, you probably want to only bake 1 at a time, because if not, it's going to get a little soggy. So these are going to be put in at about 450 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. And while we do that in the oven, let's go take out the jerk chicken. It's been about 15 minutes. Be very, very careful to use this. And let me get a little close-up shot of this. Now I've burned myself grabbing the handle without this. Remember, this is hot, so take a look at that beauty. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful.
All right, and the final step is to start plating for my weekly lunches using the Pyrex glass containers. And also be sure to use the remaining juices from the pot to pour over the chicken for extra depth of flavor.
So that jerk chicken looks absolutely beautiful. You saw those rich sauces right on top, and those, I want to eat them right now, but I'm going to wait on that. So those are ready. I got my other 2 meals. And the other 3 jerk chickens are in the pot because I have the Pyrex at work, so I'll have to get that tomorrow. So while that's sitting there, that's completely fine. Now we got the broccoli. We're going to put this in the oven at 450 degrees for about 10 minutes. I'm going to do 1 at a time, so let's go do that. All right, guys, voila. Here's the final product. I got the broccoli, I took it out. Look at those awesome char marks right there. It's going to give it a more smoky taste. There's bits and pieces of garlic right there that are going to give it more flavor, and they haven't burned. Absolutely delicious. Got the homemade jerk chicken. Once again, if you want that recipe, link in the description box. Then you got the easy meal, because people are pressed for time, the rotisserie chicken right here with the broccoli. So these are extremely really healthy, high protein and low carb meals. Sometimes I'll mix it up and throw in some more starch, such as like a sweet potato or brown rice. But these particular meals are very high protein, low carb if you're really, really trying to lean out. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these videos, leave the comments down below. Thank you for all your support, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for all the latest in diet, health, and fitness. If not already, I put out at least 2 to 3 new videos per week. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I got the sauteed fish with the Kalamata olives, which I absolutely love, and the cherry tomatoes, a little bit of spice with the red pepper flakes. This is one of my most favorite.